They are all ready to go, and we await the word.
Mike Allen.
And Jimmy Walker gives me the instructions we need to turn them loose. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Bojangles Enduros take off. The green flag is out. Jason Bosnick is spinning his wheels. He gets passed by 3 or 4 cars, and already the leader, 31 down in the ditch. He gets it turned around, headed the right direction. 3 wide on the back straightaway here as they fight for position. Larry Drummerhausen, 13, 1 in the wall, spinning sideways. He keeps it going. 43 still underway. Green flag conditions. 7 is your leader. Dave Wedding in the 7. Wow, that got off to a rough start. Or a fun start, I should say. Got one smoking. Number 1, Kevin Morgan with a smoker down the back straightaway. Lap number 2 goes up in lights, and Dave Wedding in the 7 continues to lead. Dave Wedding, he is about 5 car lengths ahead of that 18 of Derek Bogus. Bojangles Enduros. Still a lot of smoke coming out of the back end of that little number 1, Jason Bosnick. '73 once again. Scotty Buchanan started the race in 4th. He's challenging that 1. 7 out front, still about 8 to 10 car lengths ahead of 2nd place, Derek Bogus. 44 in 3rd. That is Dustin Sisko in the 44. Doing a good job so far. A 30-lap race for the Bojangles Enduros. '44 being chased down by the 13 of Larry Drummerhausen. Larry in 4th. 31 and 23. Richard Quinn started the race on the pole, and they drew their positions with a pill. But the guy who started the race definitely got off to a rough start, got spun around down at the bottom of 1 and 2, trying to fight his way back. He will close in on Ronald Klein in the 80, started the race back in 10th. He's about to get passed by the 31 of Richard Quinn. They rub each other a little bit there between 1 and 2. No harm, no foul, and 31 takes off and makes the pass. Here's a spin, the 1 sideways. In between 1 and 2, gets a little bit of assistance. Jason Bosnick in the number 1. He's going to lap down. 44, who was in 3rd spot, comes underneath, makes the pass. That looks like a little Chihuahua trying to out here race a bunch of Great Danes. 3 wide down the front straightaway. 31 and 13 battle it out. Leader of the race, number 7, Dave Wedding. Dave gets to the inside, makes the pass on the 73 of Scotty Buchanan. He's going to lap down. 31 and 44 continue to battle. Dustin Sisko in the 44. And the 31 of Richard Quinn, who started the race up front, got off to a rough start down in the ditch in between 1 and 2 at the beginning. Field strung out just a bit. Dave Wedding in the 7, the red number 7. He currently outside the racetrack on the back straightaway in the lead. Dave Wedding of Pocosin. He's got Langley Enterprises, Langley Mobile Homes, Pops Towing, Kingstown Apartments, and B&K Performance on the side of that 7. 41 and 31, or 43 I should say, Brad Allen in the 31. A little bit of a race there as Richard Quinn made the pass. Richard Quinn started the race up front from Norfolk. He's got Willow Wood Service, Superior Tires, Duke Brothers Corporation on his Acura. They call him the Rocket. usually pretty fast. 44 up there in the top three, Dustin Sisko. Dustin is 32 from Newsoms, Virginia. Harvey's towing of Suffolk on his Pontiac Grand Prix. Being chased down by the 13, Larry Drummerhausen of Newport News Lumber Liquidators on his Mercury Cougar. Contact on the front straightaway, the 1 and 23 going at it. Shane Loving, 23. Shane is from Suffolk, driving a Geostorm. 13 goes up and spins. The 43, he almost got collected himself. 43 gets back, going the right direction. It's Brad Allen of Norfolk. Leader remains the 7 of Dave Wedding. Little action right here. That yellow and the red, number 80 on the high side. Going to be 3 wide down the front straightaway for a second. The 80 and the 44. 44 now in 5th. Dave Wedding moving his way up and staying in the lead. 31 Richard Quinn has moved himself up to the top 3 in the 31. 13 and 44 going at it. Larry Drummerhausen and Dustin Sisko. Drummerhausen over there on the back straightaway. They call him the drummer. About to go a lap down by Dave Wedding in the 7. "11 laps to go. Dave Wedding caught up in some heavy traffic. Gets to the inside of the 13, who was shown in 5th, Larry Drummerhausen. Next, it's going to be the 4th place driver, the 44. Dustin Sisko now sees the 7 to his inside. Racing with the guy who's in 4th place. Now he has put 4th place a lap down. Crash over here between 1 and 2. That is the 1 again. He spun around, gets it going the right direction. Jason Boxnick once again is the 1. He's had his troubles tonight. There's the 7 to the inside of the 80 of Ronald Klein. Ronald not on the lead lap. Dave Wedding, the leader of this event. But he's not out by much over the 18 of Derek Bogus. Derek in 2nd in the 18. Derek of South Mills, North Carolina. Rick Hendricks Collision Center. Toucan Tattoo, Mac Tools, and Kids Electric on his Pontiac Grand Prix. And Richard Quinn fights his way back up to a top 3. Leader of this race behind that smoking number 1 dives on the inside to make the pass on Jason Boxnick. 18 in the 80. 18 on the lead lap in 2nd. Derek Bogus makes the pass on the 80 of Ronald Klein. Next time the 7 comes by the start-finish line, he will have 5 laps to go. Derek Bogus hoping that he makes a slip so he can make the pass and get the victory, but 5 laps will determine if that happens or not. The Bojangles Enduros. Comfortable lead for Dave Wedding. It's about a half a straightaway over the 18 of Derek Bogus. Dave Wedding of Pocosin, 24 years old. Once again, his sponsors, Langley's Enterprises, Langley Mobile Homes, Pops Towing, Kingstown Apartments, and B&K Performance. Dustin Sisko has run a good race tonight, up there in the top 5 in the 44. Gets to the inside of Jason. So does the 13, Larry Drummerhausen. Larry also just outside the top 5. Top 3 being shown as the 7 of Dave Wedding, the 18 of Derek Bogus, and the 31 of Richard Quinn. Quinn now behind the 13, Larry Drummerhausen. Leader of the race closing in on Brad Allen's 43. Brad stays to the inside of the racetrack. By the way, that car is for sale. Talking about the 43 who's slowing up over there between 1 and 2. Checkered flag is about to be displayed, and the 7, Dave Wedding, started the race in 6th position. He will get the checkered flag for 2014. Dave Wedding wins in the 7. Next in line, Derek Bogus in the 18. He will cross the start-finish line in the 2nd spot. '31, Richard Quinn with a top 3 finish after he began the race in the top spot in 31. Bojangles Enduros are done. The night is done here at Langley Speedway. We thank you so much for coming out on a wet day. A little chilly, too. Hopefully in 2 weeks, when we come back, it'll be nice and warm and toasty. And you'll be wearing shorts and enjoying the weather here at Langley Speedway in Hampton. Aviation Institute of Maintenance, our big sponsor for the night. And we thank all our divisional sponsors, Carroll's Automotive, Pepsi Grand Stocks, KeysVacations.com Super Trucks, ComServe Verizon Wireless late model stock cars, and of course the Bojangles Enduros. Celebration continues on the racetrack with the 7 of Dave Wedding, our winner today for the Enduros. Back to Chuck.
Thank you very much. And something new this year, the sponsor of the division, Bojangles, is giving to each winner this year Bojangles Enduro Winners Package, 20 pieces of chicken, 4 picnic fixins, a gallon of iced tea, and 10 biscuits. What great sponsors. They'll be back June 14th. There's Dave Wedding right there, everybody. A cool, refreshing Aquafina water, the official water of Langley Speedway. Dave, come on out here. Here comes the crew. Dave, new winner here, Bojangles Enduro. How about that one, huh?
I don't know what happened in that first turn, but if it wasn't for Scotty Buchanan let me jump that spot and him going to the back, I don't think I would have made it up here.
Now, coming up toward the end of the race, you had some traffic there you had to dodge your way through. That was giving the 18 an opportunity to catch up to you. But once you got in that clean air, this thing was on a rail.
Yeah, last few laps, I was looking in my mirror hard because I knew he was coming.
Well, I tell you what, I know you got a lot of people that help you out here and make this possible to put it in victory lane.
I got to thank the Lord. Without him, none of us would be here. Langley Mobile Homes, Langley Enterprises, Easttown Apartments, B&K Performance, Edge Motorsports, and most of all, my father. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd even be out here.
He actually helps push the car and puts the duct tape on it where needed, right?
He puts everything on here. He does more work than I do.
How many times have you been to victory lane?
0.
Guess what? New winner, first-time winner, ladies and gentlemen, driver of the 7 car, Dave Wedding, everybody, right there. Our friends from, of course, AIM here, Aviation Institute of Maintenance. Dave, come on up and get your very first trophy ever here in Dell Lemons Victory Lane. Also, we'll have the complimentary Bojangles Enduro Winners Package. We'll give that to Dad.